Hey, Bourbon family. Welcome back to Whiskey Phoenix, where smooth is optional and fire is mandatory. I hope you are enjoying this hump day. Are you getting ready to go out for New Year's Eve? Do you have New Year's Eve celebrations and plans? If you do, put in the comments and let me know what your plans are. I know I'm not really doing anything for New Year's Eve. I am going out to dinner with my brother, my oldest son Dakota, his fiance Abby, and my youngest son and their partner will be joining us for dinner as well. We're going to hit up Montgomery Inn here in Cincinnati. They have some of the best barbecue ribs you will find, and actually Cincinnati's a little bit known for Montgomery Inn. And you would know that if you're from Southwest Ohio like I am. But anyway, I digress. Let's get into it. We have finally reached the top spot of my top 10 bourbons 2025 countdown. We are at number 1. Now I'm going to pause here just for a second and give you guys a second to maybe drop in the comments before I say it what you think my number 1 bourbon is. The Jeopardy music's playing in my head. Okay, fam, enough of that. So coming in at number 1, my top bourbon of 2025 is Penelope Havana. I could not really think of a better one that I had this year. Unfortunately, I was not able to get my hands on a bottle of the Havana when it dropped. I was fortunate enough, though, that when I was at Smoke Justice down in northern Kentucky, they actually had some back in their bourbon bar. And let me tell you, there was no way I was walking out of there without trying the Penelope Havana, which just made me that much more envious that I was not able to get my hands on a bottle of it this year. So as you know, it's a straight bourbon whiskey. It comes in at 93 proof. On the nose for me, there was a lot of brown sugar, honey, molasses, a hint of maple, and even oak on the nose. It was such a fantastic nose. It's like I just want to sit there and sniff it and just keep sniffing it and keep sniffing it. It was just a fantastic, beautiful nose. On the palate for me, it was rich, it was viscous, it was coating my entire palate. The brown sugar on my nose came through on the palate with brown sugar. That gave way to some vanilla, some caramel, maple, and even a hint of fruit. I wish that I could have just had the bartender at Smoke Justice just sit the bottle of Havana in front of me and be like, dude, just count how many times I keep pouring this in here. Or what's it going to cost me to just drink the rest of the bottle? Because I think they only had like half of it left. It was that fantastic for me. The finish was long, it lingered, there was a sweetness to it, that maple and vanilla that was kind of there, on the nose, on the palate, lingers on the finish where that's concerned. That brown sugar actually almost gave way to like a dark brown sugar, or like the caramelized brown sugar that you would get like on a creme brulee. And there was just a teeny tiny bit of spice, not a lot. Like I said, I kept looking over the bourbons that I tried this year, whether I owned the bottle, whether I got them in a handshake, whether I tried them at Smoke Justice or Back Porch Saloon or whatever. Let me make sure I don't have any filters on this. But in my first year, I got to try, again, either owning the bottle via handshakes or sampling them and getting them at and bourbon flights. And I don't see any filters on. I got to try 100 different types of bourbon this year. I'm actually kind of shocked, being a newbie, that I got to try 100 in the year of 2025. Like I said, fam, I don't half-ass anything. When I wanted to be a tournament organizer in gaming, I dove head first all the way in. And I took the exact same approach when it came to my bourbon adventure and starting to take it seriously this year. So, tell me what you think, fam. Does Penelope Havana deserve to have a number one ranking? Have you had the Penelope Havana? And if you have, what did you think of it? Let me know in the comments, fam. I'd love to know. As always, if you're going out this New Year's Eve and partaking, please drink responsibly. And remember, stay sharp, stay burning, rise again, and I'll see you in the new year.